65 years old. I jumped up here. Thank you all very much for coming out. I really appreciate, especially those of you who are from out of town that came in. You know, our family has been in this area since the 1870s, believe it or not. My great-grandmother and father came here to Fort McIntosh originally. And we've been doing things with the city for a long, long time. I don't know if y'all, a couple of things you may or may not know. The very first Elks Lodge was downtown, and my great-grandfather donated the building for that Elks Lodge. He just gave him the building. The very first golf course in Laredo, which was Casablanca Golf Course, was donated by my great-grandfather for a golf club. Originally, it was the Laredo Country Club, which was successful until they outlawed one-armed bandits, which I guess now they could have had macanitas, you know, but and then it was turned over to the county as a county golf course, and I'm sure anybody who plays golf has played on that golf course. I know I have a million times. I know the dirt really well. So this is not something new for us. We believe in Laredo. Not all of our business is in Laredo. Half of our business is elsewhere, but we live here. Our corporate headquarters are here. And we really believe in the idea of public-private partnerships. The city can't do everything all by itself, certainly. We couldn't have this nice arena if they tried to do it all by themselves. We are a small part of it, the naming rights part of it, but believe me, every bit of that helps bring better entertainment to the arena, a better quality experience for us. And the other thing is, I think it is important that we have a local person or local business as named on this building. You know, I was just in Las Vegas for the Canelo Triple G fight, and that's the AT&T arena. Well, AT&T, well, where the heck are they, you know? We're the Sames Auto Arena. We've been here. We're local, and we support the city. You know, we have efforts trying to help revitalize downtown. You know, I bought buildings down there. We've started one of the first venues down there. We're also very active in supporting the El Centro C initiative to try to get us a conference center downtown. Most cities of our size and bigger have a very vibrant downtown. Laredo doesn't have a vibrant downtown because we had retail a lot longer than some of these other cities went down in the 60s and the 50s. Laredo stayed really pretty busy over the years because of the retail downtown. Unfortunately, the retailers really haven't kept up those buildings, and the buildings are old, and now there's less business, so there's a lot of empty buildings. And it's time for us to revitalize the downtown. And if you talk about a partnership, you know, public-private partnership, the Fasken Group, we're so lucky to have them in this town because they're willing to put up $17 million to help the city build this conference center. That's a huge amount of money, and that they're willing to do. And that's why I'm supporting it, because I think the city does need public-private partnerships. They can't do it all by themselves. Neither can we, by the way. We need the help of the city a lot of times, and we can't do it all by ourselves. But there's a lot of negative talk about the city, about where we live, about Laredo itself. You know, I'm tired of all the negative talk. We ought to be proud of this city. We ought to be proud of our town. We ought to be proud of our government and support it the best way we can. And this is one of the ways we can do that. We can support Laredo by being here and being proud, and we are proud. You know, I'll tell you how this came about. We were driving after lunch one day. I was driving with my daughter Evelyn, who's the CEO of our company, and we just happened to drive by the arena, and I just mentioned to her, I said, you know, I wonder about the naming rights for the arena. And that was all I said. I'd never heard another word, nothing. And she comes to my office about 9 months later and she says, well, Dad, I got a contract. I said, what? She just went to, that's what she did. She took what I said, she went to work, she never bothered, getting me involved in the thing. She just did it all by herself and of course, some of our other management team, and got with the city and created what I think is a win-win for everybody. So we're very excited. Thank you very much. I hope there's some food because I'm hungry. Thank you.